In the weekend and the full forecast.
All right, thanks, Kevin. West Valley City Police say a 15-year-old girl shot on Halloween has now died. Police were called to a home near 2600 West and Westshire Drive on Friday night because of a loud party. Officers say a fight broke out inside of that home and it spilled out into the street. Detectives say multiple people in the crowd started shooting. 17-year-old Javen Welcher was killed and a 15-year-old girl was critically injured. A viewing for Javen was held tonight. Police have not made any arrests or released any suspect information in this case. If you know what happened, you are asked to submit a tip to detectives.
Today, the man accused of a deadly...
A family's Halloween memorial to their son stolen. How the community is coming together to make things right. Plus, an election still to...
A woman says items came up missing from her son's headstone here in Lehigh. Tonight on KSL-5 News at 6, the message she has about respecting these grave sites and how the community has rallied around her.
All right, thanks, Andrew. And also long lines at food pantry.
Items missing from a young boy's headstone. Tonight, the message from his mother in a story you will only see right here on KSL. Plus, requests for assistance up 90% from just weeks ago. What is being done as food pantries try to keep up with the need? And election results continue trickling in. The latest as counties release more information right now on KSL-5 News at 6.
Live and streaming. This is KSL News at 6.
Good evening. A woman says the Halloween decorations that she left on her son's grave are missing, apparently stolen from a Lehigh cemetery.
She had a message for those responsible that she shared with news specialist Andrew Adams. Andrew?
Well, she really hopes that people respect the belongings that are left here because ultimately they're deeply personal. They mean a lot to families, and it appears the community has her back on that.
About every week. I go walking here with friends.
In a place where loved ones are never forgotten.
Like, he always had a good attitude.
She visits to remember her son.
He goes by Eli. He's a great kid, and I miss him.
Elaine Augustine says Eli.
He was a fighter. He was a fighter.
Battled cancer at an early age.
He fought so hard to live. And in the end, there wasn't anything else they could do for him.
Since his death in November 2021, the family made a point of decorating Eli's headstone.
One of Eli's favorite holidays is Halloween.
And they made it a tradition to put out Mr. Bones.
He would think it was hilarious if we put a skeleton out on his gravesite.
Other visitors at the cemetery even noticed.
I just always thought it was so beautiful that she would do that in the name of her own son. It actually made me look up his own story.
But nobody was amused when the morning after Halloween, the skeleton was gone. Apparently stolen.
To take this skeleton, that was just so sad. That's just uncalled for and honestly extremely rude.
I think they just don't understand how much that can hurt.
Since the skeleton disappeared, the community has shown up.
They said, we hope you'll still do this again.
And some even tried to make it better.
There was someone who even has offered to replace the skeleton.
Augustine says the support has helped.
I think it made it better.
And that's something else here she will never forget.
And so I know that we've lost Mr. Bones, but we have this community that cares about us. And how can you not feel good about that?
Yeah, at minimum, Augustine hopes this story is a reminder to everyone just to leave belongings at the cemetery where they sit and to respect them. And if someone wants to return Mr. Bones, she would definitely take it back. Back to you.
Yeah, people need to be better in that. All right, Andrew, thank you.
A tragic update to a Halloween. Thank you. We have new developments in a West Valley shooting that left 2 teenagers dead. We now know the name of the girl who passed away today. The family of Fatima al-Rakabi shared this picture with us and tells us that she is 17, not 15 like police were reporting. They say Fatima was outgoing, happy, energetic, and wanted to be a lawyer. She is the youngest of 6 children. Fatima and 17-year-old Javen Welcher were shot on Halloween after a fight broke out at a party. Multiple people in the crowd started shooting. West Valley Police tell us tonight their detectives are working on this case, but have so far made no arrests. One woman is asking for a special skeleton decoration back after it was apparently stolen on Halloween. Elaine Augustine always places the skeleton on her son Eli's grave on his favorite holiday. Eli lost his battle with cancer in November of 2021. Augustine says whoever took the skeleton probably doesn't understand how much it hurt. She says the community response, though, has helped.
There was someone who even has offered to replace the skeleton. We have this community that cares about us, and how can you not feel good about that?
At minimum, Augustine hopes this story is a reminder for people to respect what is left at the cemetery.
Let's head on over to Kevin right now. Kevin.